Hey there everybody, welcome back to Kai's Corner. I'm Kai, this is the Corner. So, that's a new one. So check it out. Dragon's Breath cocktail. It's our last cocktail of March. Our last explicitly smoky themed cocktail. I may do smoke again in the future, but this is the last one in a row I'm going to be doing. Coming up next we'll have all kinds of new stuff. Summer's coming up, so maybe some cool margaritas, maybe some cool summery drinks. We'll see what direction it goes in. But for today, smoky, it's not a smoky anything. It's Dragon's Breath. It's smoking Dragon's Breath, but anyway. Let's keep going. Our ingredients today: Cointreau, orange flavored liqueur, most famously put in my really good margaritas. A lot of you guys have had those. Saint Germain, most famously in our Steve Lazara cocktail. Thanks, Steve. Great cocktail. It's elderflower flavor. I'm not sure what an elderflower is, but it tastes pretty darn good. Next up, we have our simple syrup. It's really just sugar water. I make it here myself. It's a patented recipe. Next thing, Bullet bourbon is my go-to for these. It's just a really good, solid bourbon. It doesn't have too much flavor, doesn't overpower whatever else you're trying to do. So, other than that, got our patented Foghat smoker. We got some apple wood chips inside. Apple's kind of like a cherry that we use in the last three drinks. A little softer, a little sweeter, not too heavy. We're going to try to do some heavier stuff with some of the other ones next time, but for now, I'm kind of digging my sweeter smoke. This one's super simple. Let's just jump right into it. A little different than the other ones. We're not going to smoke the drink itself. We're going to smoke the glass. I don't need this just yet. So, make sure our fire is set and ready to go. It's not. There you go. Get that smoking up. I'm going to smoke the glass and let it kind of sit. And while we make the rest of the drink, the smoke will kind of settle into the glass, and there'll be enough left over, hopefully, that when I pour the drink into the glass, there's a bunch of smoke still coming out. Kind of like, I don't know, Dragon's Breath, right? Should be fun. It's definitely a good deal smoker than our other drinks, which is good because the drink itself is a little sweeter, more gentle than our other drinks. It's not quite as whiskey in your face as like the Smoke Over Manhattan was last week. Looking good. I'm actually going to do a quick little switcheroo. This can sit here. Get that out of the way. So, check it out. Jigger. Half an ounce of Cointreau, half an ounce of Saint Germain. You can certainly put more of these, but the more you put, the sweeter and sweeter it gets. Actually, a little too much. Pour that out. Half an ounce of simple syrup. We don't want it too sweet. As we know, we're not a super sweet family here. We kind of like it a little strong. 2 ounces of bourbon. Just like that. Just like our Smoky Manhattan, we're going to give it a stir. And just like our Smoky Manhattan, you don't have to stir for too long. We're not trying to stir up Kool-Aid here or something like that. You know, you don't need to worry about the powder or whatever still being in there. We just need to get it cold. If this was a normal shaker, you'd be able to see the frost starting to come up already. It's not, so we're just going to go by feel. And yep, it's pretty darn cold. Let's get that in there. Now, like I said, still got smoke in there, so hopefully the hope is that the smoke will stay. So check this out. Science experiment. Beautiful. There you go. Dragon's Breath. And it kind of keeps smoking for a few minutes, as you can see. Everybody in the room will know when you order this, because it'll be dragging across the room along with the server. So, pretty good. I'm actually going to vamp for a second here, because you don't want to stick your nose straight in there. There is enough smoke that you will cough, as I did earlier. There we go, looking good. Letting it calm down a little bit. Don't want to get burned by the dragon's fire. Like I said, totally different. It's not an in-your-face whiskey taste, so it did kind of burn me a little bit just there. It was a little sweeter, a little more gentle. Kind of a better, it's like an after-dinner aperitif kind of thing, kind of like Cointreau itself. Highly recommend it. It's super cool, and I think you guys will really like it. So come by, get one with me. We'll enjoy, workshop a little bit. Thanks. Dragon's Breath on Kai's Corner.